watch John Wick. John Wick. I'm tired of reading. Let's see how many people came in. Hold on, I got you, Papa, here. Come here. Come on, Papa. Yeah, it's kind of hot. You like it? It's hard to whistle with this. Shut them out. Here. Come here. Good boy. Get up. There you go. Good boy. Here. We got to throw that thing because you're going in the garbage. Yeah. Get back on the court and play some basketball. The air is not safe. That's what my Air Force brother told me. He said the air is not safe, James. There you go, Papa. Neither is the water. There you go, Papa. All right. No, you can't because you're in the garbage can. There you go. Good boy. There you go, Papa. That's my boy. Him in the head. Put that up in the kitchen. Let that cool off. Damn, that's hot. Yeah, it was cracking. I figured a whole lot of folks probably, getting drunk, probably high, or maybe getting beat down. I don't know. Ain't no telling, right? I guess y'all see the thumbnail. It says, "Thank you, Ron DeSantis in Florida." Why am I saying that? Oh, shit, the tablet. Why am I saying that? Because I saw certain individuals who I know well complaining. Here we go with the liberal. I'm not into this politics stuff. I'm surprised these wayward, dumb Negroes. Anyway. So it's known that they don't want to teach African American studies. And it's growing. And what do I say about that? What in the hell is wrong with y'all wanting them to teach your so-called children their narrative of history? Why don't you take them children and take them home and teach them your narrative, seeing how y'all know who you are, you know everything, and you have all the answers? Why don't you step up to the mound? You know the excuse I used to hear? Well, I'm just working too much. I'm just too busy. It's always a crock of nonsense. Because when I used to be at my brother's house, when I stayed with him for a very short period of time, doing some reconnaissance, watching him beat on them, and everybody trying to attempt to walk around like everything was gravy, while there were so many problems, and I can go on. And then the teachers in my family. Oh, some of them didn't teach history. They did sports and this, that, and other. It doesn't matter. If you're not teaching them at home, and if you don't know the truth, why don't you say you don't know the truth? Why would anybody allow their enemies? Do you see what the teachers and professors have done to the children lately? Huh? What teacher in their right mind would allow transsexual, or, not to bite on that, adults, drag queens, and to have fun time? Whatever happened to daddy and mommy? Oh, that's right, the government destroyed that. This is not a democracy, people. It's a republic. We make sure that the government is governed appropriately for we the people, by the people, for the people, or of the people. What happened? What got lost in translation? And then when people find out the truth, John D. Rockefeller, David Rockefeller, And then you see the Negroes shaking hands, Walter Plecker with them and everything else. And the truth, the history's coming out. We have all these now misnomers of individuals, all fractured and broken and feeling some kind of way. Who lets their enemies teach their children? And I'm also talking about you melanated people who have went and got all these little worthless degrees, like decor to put on your walls to believe you're a status above the next instead of being balanced. But you preach that we're all equal, we're all one. Billy and Mandy's mammy and daddy. Well, mammy's dead and daddy's out there in the streets. He's been on Scared Road for the last 8 years. So the grandmammies and pappies been taking care of them, and they can't even enjoy their last lives because most people are living only to 70 something, 80 because of the which they'll never admit because the government has been the enemy for a long time. So they retire at 67. Well, how long does that mean you got to have a little good time? My grandmother retired at 82 and raised another generation and took care of some other great grandbabies. That's 8 years she had. Excuse me. 12 years. 94. I believe she was 96, but we'll go with the 94. It amazes me that I'm listening to all these goofy Negroes and these pale skins like they know their real history. Not to harp on y'all. I believe in some truth. They should have stopped doing that a long time ago. And you know why they're doing it? Because of people like myself, Dane, and a whole lot of Cali, Black Row, even Phoenix is in there. A lot of us, and so many more. Tell you Kwasi Yokode what he did. Okay? A handful of our brothers in New York. You know? Turtle Gang, you know what I'm saying? Oh, there's a lot more out there. Tasa G. There's many, many more out there. All right? And the ones who are kind of new at it. Okay? And there's many more than that. We've already debunked. We're writing on Google. We're shutting these idiots down. I went and looked up some information and I was surprised you can't even comment on the information. Is nothing but pure nonsense because it's people's opinions and most of them pale skins. The Negroes have misled our people. You talking about what's the guy with the DNA and all them? 23andMe and laughing about Oprah and everybody else. Now that he's doing genealogy, trying to mix it with DNA, which is pure fabricated bull crap. For anybody that watched anything based upon the CIA, the farm, where they take bodies of individuals who donated for science, and they know very well the only thing that's been done with your DNA is to prolong their lives or find a way to destroy you. Alleged. Put it in a book. Go read a book. You might find this out. I don't know. I can't say if it's factual. I'm just putting the information out there. African American studies. Thank you, Ron DeSantis. You a fraud too, but thank you. It's a big fraud. See, anybody that's got all the weapons and the power, why do they have to still lie? Because they know what a threat and a danger you are. But y'all don't want to adhere to none of us. You don't want to listen. They don't put people who are on the bottom in a position that they can't even maintain, because even with all that they can have, they still have all this hate and everything else and don't even know why they have it. Because the people in a certain position created it. I'm grateful for the ones who have detracted and moved away from it. You know what's funny? When you see a police officer running around in the hood that they don't live in, policing and ready to act in a way that's very unbecoming, and they don't even have a clue as to why. Don't know the law, and don't even see in themselves, well, this is kind of asinine. I shouldn't be carrying on this way. This is all foobarred, snafu, and yet here I am. Some do mediate that and realize it and remove themselves. But Ron DeSantis, you did us a good one. And anybody else who want to get rid of African American studies, thank you. Now, Africa, there's a whole bunch of them over there saying we don't need the Black Americans or whatever. A lot of them know too, and a lot of them originally are from here, and they are tired of looking at the dumbasses over here. I can't blame them, because I'm ready to go over there and just look back over here and say, look at all them dumb Negroes over there, just dumb. Don't even know their own land. And they listening to them goofy Negroes, scared of a pocket full of pale skins here and there. Y'all's a trip. Y'all children. Send them off to the enemy. Let them get jabbed up and everything else as if they ever done anything good for you. Oh, yeah, there's some ones who did some good things, but does that mediate one good apple and a whole batch of rotten ones? Huh? Ain't even sending the children off to learn how to fight. They just run around shooting each other. Ain't teaching them no jiu-jitsu, nothing. Bunch of idiots. Worried about playing tough and who booty they gonna pop. Because of the system and the food, your lazy ass mammies, great grandmammy at 50 years old. What kind of nonsense is that? And great grandpappy at 50, 40. Older women sleeping with younger men. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. As if they're gonna get nurtured and educated by that. Just stupid. Making yourselves plastic. I'm looking at all these sisters with these BBLs. I remember growing up, sisters didn't need that. They had all the booty in the world. What happened? Where's the trend? What happened? Because the mind has been rotten. It's been rotten to the core by a system that was designed to make sure it happened. Thank you, Ron DeSantis. Thank you. I'm going to send him a gift card. I'm going to send him $100. Take his wife and kids just to an Olive Garden. Just go, everybody go and get a big old salad and get you some chicken Alfredo or cacciatore, whatever the frig it is. And some of them breadsticks. And they ain't made the same as used to be, but I used to love them. $200. But I'll send it. Ron DeSantis hit $200 gift for you. Go ahead and go to Olive Garden. Go feed all the babies. I'm gonna send him a gift card. I sure is. I'm so tired of you old dumb mother suckers. African American studies. And every time I see one of them Negroes with dreads walking around with a seashell in his head, I'm looking at him like, you big dumb, just a dumb grifter. Don't know no better. Oh, fraudulent ass big. I'm gonna send my pride and joy to the enemy to teach them a history I'm not even sure of. And we got Kwanzaa. You know what Kwanzaa started and the origin of that and what it really means? That's disturbing. And when I saw this thing called Christmas pass by and I saw all these individuals with their little red and black green looking all retarded and Christmas tree and a tree back there all decorated and candles looking like they're Jewish, talking about happy Kwanzaa and then saying that old foolish made up, what you call it, diatribe, just looking retarded. Looking all brand new and old at the same time, just broken. Thank you again, Ron DeSantis. I already got the information. I'm going to send him a gift card. I sure is. I don't care if you put it in his pocket. $200, there you go. He deserve it. The smartest one to do our people the best are the ones that can't stand your asses, you dummies. Thank you, Ron DeSantis. Thank you. Eddie Murphy got, sitting around the table. That's that guy. Oh, go on, baby, do that. That's right. Ron DeSantis, destroy African American studies. Just send your children off to school to learn from an enemy. And why do I say an enemy? Because the majority of them know the truth. So they damn sure ain't your friend. They ain't a friend of me either. They're your enemy. Government's a lie. Every document they have says you part of the U.S. The U.S. ain't got nothing to do with this land. Has everything to do with D.C. for the Vatican by the Crown in England. But nobody wants to believe that. They still got fools running around with fake history thinking we won the Revolutionary War. They was here for a whole 12 to 14 years after it's so-called ended, because it was never no Revolutionary War. It was, what they tell you, is a reverse history. Those who rebelled against it were squashed. And how? Wayward ass niggas. Oh, y'all can't stand real history. I know and I know it, but what makes you think they're going to teach the truth? You've had over 5 politicians admit to us being Aboriginal. And even that's not good for these goofies in Jersey, New York, Oregon, Washington, D.C., Georgia. They're looking retarded. Just a big cesspool of experiments. People dropping dead every day from heart attacks when that didn't happen. I don't see none of y'all getting mad, going to the hospital, chasing down them doctors and nothing. I don't see it. I don't see none of y'all talking about them scientists that's creating all this stuff. No, I see y'all fighting one another, talking about they take African American studies. Just a bunch of slack jaw, lazy, no good. Yeah, I might have got shut in my mouth. Ain't nothing I can do about it. You know, I had my plastic surgery. Everything looked pretty good. I got all my teeth except for that little. I don't want nothing there. I can eat a steak pretty good if I want a steak. This is funny. That's a wonderful thing. Again, Ron DeSantis, if any one of your little, because I know you don't pay attention to none of this stuff, you keep the phones and all that away from you. Kudos to you. Chitty chitty pip. I want to give a hip hip hooray. Hip, when we used to be on a ship going by England. Hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. You know what I'm saying? Why I didn't? I bet you old brain dead mother. What happened to the reading? Shut up. I was conversing with somebody from the Air Force about the air. Somebody who used to actually contract a long time ago. I used to work on one of them things for the spraying this crap. And they used to be with suits on and everything, handling this stuff. He did it, I think he was there for 2 years or so, I forget how long. And then he had to go to his next place. You know, he had to, he walks around when he's driving, and he walks around with a gas mask and like a Mylar suit he can throw over his whole body that he sewed together with them, and gloves and everything. He don't see no doctors. He in his place he got this. It's like he's breathing pure oxygen in his home, then outside. But y'all want to send the children off for African Americans, and you want to fight because they were moving it. I ain't never seen the dumbest nickels in my life. Dumbest ninjas. Man, I'm so grateful. Who all came up in here? Rondo, West Side, what's cracking? I know y'all got the thumbs up. We got a bunch of other people that's, they got to see what's going on. Thank you, Ron DeSantis. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. Oh, dumbass studies. See, that's why it's important that we teach the history. Those of us who knew our grandmammies and great-grandmammies and great-great-grand-uncles who were born in the 50s and 60s. See, we got a history going back into the 1800s. The mid who know the truth, who's been talking about it, getting our butts whipped to be quiet and everything. So we're still here, and they was hoping they'd kill us all off. And all these other idiots don't know nothing. Umar Johnson looking like a damn retard. Now he's starting to sing, okay, yeah, we were here, but we came by way of Africa. Somebody put a Suge Knight on his ass. I mean, catch him in the barbershop and bust him up. I wish it was me, because I'd hit him with a 2-crown KFC 2-piece or one of them BBL Chick-fil-A nuggets. Y'all don't stop eating that garbage. Not busting. I would. But I remember I put an offer out there, and I ain't gonna say the person's name now because it's long gone. I was in New York, and I remember I went to one of the venues. Said, "Yo, tell Cuz meet me in the ring or the Octagon. Let's couple of homeboys from Rikers, and somebody said, you know, that's Chuck's son. And everybody was backing off of me. You mean Dynamite Charlie, right? Oh, he good with the hands. No, I didn't care about that. I just wanted to get him in the ring. I had a little more brown in my beard and everything, a little more brown in my stash, you know. Don't get it twisted. Thank you, Ron DeSantis. Thank you. Teach y'all a lesson. They don't care about real history. All history is fake. Government is fake. Your food is fake. You are fake. And that's why they playing with you. They sound like, they rush things through, right? Against the law, not of the people, by the people, for the people. And so, like say we want to add some parks. They'll put gun law and all kind of stuff in there illegally and pass them through so they get signed like that's supposed to be legitimate. And we're supposed to go, oh, that's legitimate. So they put the jackboots on the ground, sadists and all the other goofy motherfuckers they've handpicked for those positions. And everybody's like, I'm looking at all these pale skins on YouTube, and now a couple of Negroes. The strap, they just trying to take your guns because China's buying all this land that they really can't purchase. The government really can't sell. Nobody's paying attention to that. And so they're going to come in and say, oh, you got to get out of here. You got to go on your soil. And if you don't adhere, then they're going to use these police and they're going to act all stupid. Biggest mistake in the world. But see, they need a major war and conflict to happen. This is what they're doing. They put these idiots in office. You see all them trillions of dollars they were spending everywhere, leaving trillions of dollars of machinery over in Afghanistan, Iraq, all kind of crap, helicopters. Man, nobody paid attention. Then all the weapons they still putting out all over the place. Gold and silver been missing for how many years? And everybody's still stuck on crayon colors and some fake ass history. You got fake Indians running around and nobody paying attention to any truth. Let's go over here. I can see some foreigners in India and England looking right now. Just dumb as they want to be. Don't even get it. But we succeeded over here. Let me tell you something about the cradle of civilization here. I don't care about them going to Antarctica or fall on another land and start blowing things up here. It's not going to stop what's coming. It's not going to stop what's going to happen either. Thank you, Ron DeSantis. Thank you for making sure that we can stop letting our children get dumber. I would have saved it for this John Wick 3. Me and Westside had a pretty good conversation, but let me tell y'all something. We make sure our children, some people out there make sure their children know the truth. The truth, different from the truth, the fake truth they've been teaching, is better than any lie. And thank you again, Ron. I'm gonna sign off. I'll be on reading tomorrow. I'm watching movies. I was reading another book. Air Force buddy stopped by. He older than me. Vietnam captain. It was good information. Very good. I had to sight his rifle. Well, I had to with a red, Yeah, I don't think any of y'all, on West Side, I don't think y'all saw the little thing I put in my barrel, put the light target. It's getting the red dot in that lined up at about 25 yards. That's all that did. He'll shoot it tomorrow. He'll let me know. He's older, much older. So I just wanted to come on and share. Somebody posted the question to me, and I started doing that dance. You know what I'm talking about? I started doing that dance like, I was in Jamaica. Now I was happy than a mofo. I was like, I ain't, because I don't watch the news. Greatest thing I ever heard in my life. Yeah. And I'm looking, and then I said, let me go and see something. And I'm looking at Florida, these goofy nipples. Sitting there, I don't know how long ago it was. You can't move from African American studies. Didn't they just create the damn thing? Bunch of dumbasses. And this what's even worse, the pale skins that feel threatened, they ain't gonna learn a lie of history. Your history's a lie, niggas. I know pale skin history better than them. Trust me, I do. Traveling around the world, and I made so many corrections. Have I seen it? I've seen the corrections I made in the 80s and 90s in academia. That's right. They hit me in Gmail all the time, especially when I was in college. Put my name in, see what comes up. Oh, everybody's so smart. What's y'all's IQ? For those that believe in that shit. Ron DeSantis. Woo! He gets that. I was looking for double biceps up. Throw them lats out. Yeah. 200 pounds. Well, I weighed in 205 when I stepped on the scale, y'all, but I'm gonna get down to where I wanna be. I'm gonna say good night. That's the best damn thing. Ron DeSantis took history teachers and put them in the Huckleberry Hobo Robofuck position and said, no more, no more, you black mother, no more African American study. I'm a joke about. Oh, hey, JR, what's going on, fam? Now, you know you family, you're supposed to hit that thing like, man, get the other fools that don't. I love it, though. As a Republican, I love it to the max. Because this is the Republic of Tartaria. Don't get it twisted. I'm talking about the USA. What the hell? This country need to have states united. Nigga, they was never divided. The country was never divided by a bunch of idiots. My constitution, every state has a constitution. What kind of Jim Jamba Bablubla shit is that? Oh my goodness, boy, these people came in and messed our whole land up, everything, so they can do exactly what they're doing right now. I am so grateful, though. I had to come on, y'all. I really did. I'm no longer getting carried away. I'm gonna sign off. And I'm grateful to see that y'all not out there all drunk and all high the hell up and twisted. You're formulating. I know some of y'all might be in the studio or whatever you're doing. Get yourselves right. You hear me? And you know where I stand. Motherfucker said, nigga, you look like you Australian. I said, well, goddamn, we're kind of related. He said, but then you kind of look like you could Mongrel. You don't know the real history of them, do you? I could break it down to you. All the way down. Y'all know I'm always talking about my boy Denji from Siberia, Mongolia. Him and the tribe over there, when I was there, they was laughing at these people talking about they Native American. He said that they don't even know they mix some. They just mix with y'all and everything. I said that, the federal government had to set them up because in order to have a very righteous land rich in minerals and everything else, what they gotta do, destroy it from the inside out. And I told him the story, and he says, "Ooh, if I was there and I heard that story, I'd get up out of there." I was like, "Well, you're not there, so that's why you get to hear the story." So all you little frauds, all you killers, and all you deadly sons of bitches, I just got to watch a video too. He showed it to me on his phone. A Russian guy got knocked out by Ukrainians. He made it back to his Russian team. The Russia said that he fought against them, so they tied his head with tape to a brick. And when I said his name, the dude slammed him in the neck and the head with the sledgehammer, and when he fell out, hit him on the top of his head with the sledgehammer. Let me give y'all a secret about this thing they call war, which it is not. It's much worse than that. You don't come out of that well. Nobody does. You lose all morals. You become empty, a ghost in a shell, or a shell without a ghost. Bunch of dumbasses. I think about World War I, World War II. All them people shell shocked. That's nothing normal. Nerves damaged. They're shaking and stuff. You know how many of them general officers, them punks and sergeants murdered their own people because of that? That is not a war. That is not brotherly love. That is garbage. But I know y'all gonna find out in the end. And a lot of y'all who sit there looking, you ain't gonna like what you find. Anyway, my brothers, I'm glad y'all came in there. ABJR West, Rondo, all the rest of y'all, you don't like nothing, you want to look, kiss my ass too. Y'all have a grand evening. Love y'all, brothers.